Welcome, good humans.
You are currently listening to
The Bedroom Project.
I'm your host, Ray.
And I'm your host, Tima.
Get comfy and chill with us in our room
as we ponder on our existence,
talk about life,
and whatever the hell people of Earth are doing today.
All while keeping it a buck.
Philly.
Yes, sir.
I went to Sainsbury's bakery at 7 a.m. I bought some food. I ate the food, I slept a bit. What did I watch? I think I watched Inside Job, and then I slept until we had to come to the studio.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm so tired right now.
That's on you. That's why I went to sleep early.
Well, I had to eat. I was hungry. I was like, you know what? Yeah. What do you mean so? What do you say? You don't have to be. If I didn't eat, I don't think I would have made it here.
No, but I'm saying you didn't have to be up late to eat.
I had to wait until 7 a.m. to get Sainsbury's because no one else open, and I wasn't rising Uber Eats.
No,
that
was not the solution.
It hit 4, and it may have hit 5, and I was like, I'm hungry. Let me just wait until Sainsbury's opens so I can just walk down and get some food. That was my logic, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not hungry, so I'm not even complaining.
Okay, fair enough. Whatever works for you, dog.
What did you do this morning, Ray?
Hold on, I need to plug in my laptop, but I will talk as I do that. This morning, I haven't done much. Nothing really, I'll be so real. Like, I just showered, got ready, went to studio. But yeah. Last episode that we recorded, we didn't really do our, is my volume even loud enough? We didn't do our intro on time. We didn't do our intro until like 20 minutes into the episode.
That's
which is kind of poor.
So
let me plug this in, and then we can. Hi, I'm Ray or Tima. Hi, I'm Tima.
Hi, I'm Ray.
And welcome
to listening to
listening to the Bedroom Project.
The Bedroom Project.
I was gonna mention that our plan is to do like 20 episodes before we do season 2. Season 2 will bring a new intro in, hopefully. Yeah. I'm Ray.
And I'm Tima.
If this is your first time, welcome to the Bedroom Project.
Welcome back.
This is our podcast. As you can see, we're filming again. We haven't really filmed in a while because studio is a bit weird at the moment. But here we are, in all our glory.
And if you're watching from YouTube,
make sure you subscribe. Like, what the hell?
Subscribe.
How can you be watching our videos and not subscribing? Make sure you share. And if you're on Spotify, make sure you leave a rating. Give us a rating. And follow us on Instagram at the.bedroom.project. And let's get on with the show. We were talking on the way about first of all, we need to do our song of the week, which we haven't done in a minute. It's not even.
What's your song of the week?
My song of the week. So at the moment, I've been listening to a lot of this guy called Reggie. His music, I've mentioned him before. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned him before.
Yeah, I think
Avalanche.
His traffic.
Yeah, Avalanche is what I've been rinsing, and also I've been to a lot of Smino.
What about that song that you've been playing bears recently?
What song?
That song. Let me try to think. You played it yesterday, but like 3 times, 4 times.
Did it again. Did it again. I don't even know. No, because basically what it is, yeah. Not Tima. One of our friends, Rosie, she played that song, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't heard this in so long. Like, when you find a song that you just completely forgot about, and you just have to rinse it.
Best nostalgia.
Yeah. Did It Again by Jay Critch is actually a really hard song as well. I've been listening to a lot of Smino. Like I said, Spins is one good. So I don't know. He's different. The way he even says his lyrics is quite.
As you can tell that Ray is quite a big Smino fan.
Smino is hard.
Smino
Smino is so hard.
Good. I like Smino. It's like it's a different vibe.
It's like it's like
It's uplifting music as
Yeah.
well. Sometimes anyway.
yeah.
Most of his songs are
Most of his
uplifting
songs,
music that get you in a good mood, which I like about Smino. And he's also different in his appearance, but he's not cringy with it. Like,
What is that?
What's the?
Is that your phone?
No.
Oh, that's my phone.
Low. Rose about to cuss me out. What
That's
time
my
is
phone.
you?
No, that's my phone. My bad. What was playing even? Champion by Kanye West.
Low.
But yeah,
Oh no, he's different in his appearance and the way he carries himself, but he's not cringy.
Yeah, he's
cool.
He's cool. Like he's still like I feel like he's like a hood nigga. Like he's like a hood nigga, but he's different, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like he has like a different kind of swag.
He just expresses himself differently.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Let's please talk about Twitter and how everybody was going crazy because they thought that they got rid of Plan Bs.
Yeah. I should have probably done research into that because I didn't know what.
I was looking it up because
where did they ban it though?
here's what it actually happened, because people are so slow. Like the same thing with the Travis Scott thing. I was thinking, I'm seeing Plan B ban, but like there's no like news articles or anything about. Even if you look up Plan B on the news, it doesn't even like news isn't even the first thing that comes up. Like and nobody's talking about it except for on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what?
TikTok.
Yeah, and on TikTok, I don't know if I've seen it on TikTok.
I saw it on TikTok.
So I'm like, what is really going on? Because nobody is talking about this. Like, no one is talking about it, except for on like certain social media apps. Like normally, like Rap would have posted something about it. And I found an article explaining what actually happened. It's just loading up right now. My phone. I don't know why the Wi-Fi in here is tweaking.
Because when I saw Plan B banned, I was like, huh?
I was like, what? Obviously, like I didn't think it was in the UK. That seems like such like an American thing to happen.
I was like, what?
Oh my god, I need to connect to the Wi-Fi. Hold on a minute.
Who banned Plan B?
Because
Unless you're religious or something.
But that doesn't. It's not abortion though.
But people think that it was meant to happen. Like if you were gonna get pregnant, you get pregnant. So by taking Plan B, you'll take you're in control when it's not necessarily like that. You know what I mean? Like some people don't think it should be like that. Like if you're blessed, you're blessed.
I guess so.
But if you're meant to get pregnant, you take Plan B, then you're kind of stopping the course of nature or what was meant to happen, or God's plan or whatever. I
guess so. But it was so okay. So here's what happened, right? So this woman called Pam Keith, who is like she's a former Democratic congressional candidate, and also
that means.
Yeah, no, but she's also like she's also somebody important in the law. I forgot the name. But anyways, what happened is she posted a tweet saying that, quote, Plan B just banned and made it a crime punishable by a $50,000 fine to order it.
So she just said this. There was no.
Yeah, she said that.
There was no actual facts behind it all.
Yeah, but what actually happened is that so people saw that and just ran with it. They went crazy. So what actually happened is that what did actually happen? Sorry, I'm slow today. So it said that. So the article says, "What does the Tennessee law actually says?" It's by CNN, so you can trust that my source is accurate. But it said that. So that they don't want it to be distributed by just random companies or something like that. So it says even before the bill that Lee signed last week, Tennessee law required abortion medication to be dispensed by only doctors and only in person, preventing distribution via telehealth appointment or pharmacists. So like they just don't want anybody to be giving out Plan B. And it was also something about I think they banned it from being ordered. You can't like order it to your house or something like that. That was what the ban was. It's not like they're banning Plan B. So you guys can rest easy. And it's not even, it's just it's in Tennessee. Like, this is one state. Obviously it's gonna affect the people in the state, but like, yeah, the whole world was going crazy. But it's not even what that actually was.
Full of fake news.
Yeah, she even got her information wrong.
But you know what's crazy? I feel like fake news is one of the biggest pandemics of like our lifetime, to be honest. Because people will say anything and have people looking crazy.
Yeah.
Or
but it's not even like I feel like the reason why it's so like fake news is such a big thing is because people don't really do their own research.
Yeah, but also I can't lie, people just put too much faith in any articles that they read. Like, not everyone.
It's a thing we
learn. Like Wikipedia kind of thing.
It's like a thing we learn.
Everyone puts faith into Wikipedia, knowing that it's not even all factual. Just because it says that it's a site that can give you information doesn't mean that the information that they give you is factual. So,
yeah, it's the thing that we learn in psychology. Like when somebody's wearing like some official uniform or something, you're gonna assume that they're like in power. Like you're gonna listen to what they're saying if they have an authoritarian kind of role or they look like official. You're gonna be more likely to abide by what they are saying.
But you know what's crazy? I watched so many YouTube videos like that. So there'll be like a guy with a ladder and he'll just walk into any.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. If I was working on that, someone with a ladder came in, I'm like, he's really carrying around the ladder for fun. Like, no one's
in
doing
a high
that.
vis.
Exactly. So I wouldn't even question it like that. But I'm gonna have to try it. Really on it.
Yeah. People just walk into like museums, but because they have a high vis and a ladder.
Backstage, VIP, guest room. All you need is like £20 for a ladder, and you're set.
You're chilling.
Any concert, for any festival, you're set still. Or I see them in malls, like. Or
people will just walk into the aquarium and stuff. I've seen like bare videos of that, like just walking into just places with a ladder and stuff. But yeah, I think our society has like a blind leadership. Maybe not blind. Like if something obviously isn't right, there's gonna be like
it's
protests.
Blind still, it's blind. Well, for that kind of stuff with the ladder or someone high vis, that's kind of blind because you don't question it.
Yeah. It's okay. Maybe not blind leadership, but kind of like you take anything that seems official as official. Like if it seems I don't know if I worded that correctly.
Anything that seems just a bit okay, like you won't really question it.
Not a bit okay, but something that seems like.
No, because I feel
like the uniform is
for people to scam us. Yeah, they don't have to do that much. I can't lie. Like, I'm not saying I'm easy to scam. So fraud says like fuck off in it. but like, if someone could write a letter and I'll be like, oh shit, like, and it could be just someone in a uni room just typing up letters.
Yeah. When it looks official, and it's not even necessarily a bad thing because what reason would they have to lie? To be honest,
like
what reason would they actually have to lie?
You wouldn't really expect, but you know, as in this day and age, you really have to expect the unexpected and not really just fall for and trust everything that you see, because
deep it, like, things have changed so, like, not even in the past 10 years, like in the past 30 years, things were so different. Like we were watching a documentary about this serial killer called John Wayne Gacy, and they said that he went to prison in one state or something. He has a criminal record in one state, but he just moved state and started a new life and nobody knew anything. Like things like that was so crazy.
Right.
And even because he's probably killed the most people out of any serial killer in America, and it took them so long to find their kids. Like people will go to the police and say to them, oh, my son is missing, and because we're running away from home a lot, they're like, oh, your kid's gonna come back in a couple of days, like he probably just ran away from home. Like we get this all the time, but they were dead. The kids were dead. the police didn't really do much about it because they were like, oh yeah, kids run away all the time, like, but they were dead. So it's just crazy to see how like things have changed so much to the point where like some random guy in a uniform could just like, you can pass through the police so, like a lot easier than you could before, I think.
No, I feel like back in the day, no technology, no CCTV cameras like now. People used to get away with so much stuff.
No, but I'm saying, okay, no, I worded that really wrong. Not like you can pass through the police a lot easier. It's harder to get past the police, but criminals are always like updating their tactics, like looking like some official person in uniform. They're always update. Like, criminals are actually smart. I saw a policeman was talking about this, and he was saying that criminals, like, they need to be constantly updating their stuff because criminals are getting smarter and smarter.
Are obviously gonna outsmart them.
Yeah,
I get you.
Yeah,
100%.
there's so much, like, even
the thing is, the police are only trying to update it to catch up to the criminals. The criminals are just doing it because like
they're just like, oh, there's this new thing,
exactly.
But the police are just like, they're actively
crack down on the criminals.
Yeah.
So the criminals are way ahead of them. Yeah. But they're just catching up.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah. Like, they're active. The police are actively trying to, you know.
But the criminals are just trying to find a way to get by.
Yeah.
Literally, I get you. Like what we were talking about with John Wayne Gacy and how he literally commit crimes in one state and moved to like another state.
Mm-hmm.
So have you watched it? You watched the Tinder Swindler, innit?
Yeah. Oh, like, that guy's different breed.
Imagine,
that guy's different breed.
Because I'm thinking about like uni students. Like, imagine a man's flying to England to come have tea with you from fucking Germany. Yeah. Like, you'll think this guy's in love with you because no one's doing that for you. Like, you know, a guy will buy someone,
but it's not even our fault.
Let me explain something. A guy will buy you kebab rush and you fall in love with him, but a man's flying from
I feel like kebab rush is a stretch.
I'm joking.
Okay.
But a guy will do bare minimum and your head will be spun over him when people are flying from this country to that country, this country to that country for you, flying you out, doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't blame them for falling in love or getting scammed by him, because what he was doing was crazy. Like, the mind game.
But it's also like,
he really hit it well. But with the crimes being in different countries, like, imagine he was like wanted in like Israel and he's in fucking France doing fucking like, no one's gonna find out. Like, if I find my husband or someone that I really like in England, I'm not gonna be looking at Spanish crime to see if he's on the news. Yeah. Like,
why would you look at that? Exactly. It's actually not their fault because they're just going with what is normal. Yeah. That guy was actually doing the most. He was doing the most. Like, when he wanted to make that lady feel guilty, bro was eating like food out the rubbish bin. Fam. Like, what? Like, my enemies are coming.
Shut up.
My enemies are coming. There's like this movie, I forgot what it's called. Like 365 days or something like that.
365 days. Oh yeah.
There's that movie. It's some weird ass movie.
Like some X-rated 18 plus.
It's some weird movie, but it's like women fantasy sort of movie. Like, that stuff doesn't happen in real life.
Yeah, it doesn't. But
it's like, it's giving me that, like, the main guy in that movie is like a crime boss or something, and he's like, my enemies, they're coming. That's what it reminded me of, because that's what Tinder Swindler was saying. Yeah, I have a lot of enemies. I have really powerful enemies.
Like, I don't know. As anyhow, a man asks you for 20k, I'm ending and blocking you. Why you ask me for 20k? Yeah. But the thing
you should immediately think that's sus. But the way he presented his lifestyle.
The way he presented his lifestyle, you would think that you'd get the money back. Yeah. And secondly, like, this is meant to be your boyfriend. Yeah. Like, your husband, then you're meant to be getting married to him soon. Like, this is not your friend or like a guy it's kind of a guy you just met. Yeah. But he's your boyfriend.
But the thing is,
but why are you coming to me when you're meant to be from a rich family? Like, why are you coming to me for like as your girlfriend? Like, why are you asking me for 20k? Yeah,
it's not necessarily like she's rich, but I think because he gave that reassurance.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Nah, That's not
Also,
guaranteed.
the women he kind of went for weren't like the most what's it called?
Wealthy.
Actually, no, I was gonna say the most secure, but I don't think that's really the case.
No, because anyone could get swindled. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But no, I don't think I could get swindled with the 20k.
Even
And then-
no, not
but
even.
it's more than 20k because it made them take out loans after loans.
Yeah,
after loans,
yeah. And also, but it's not even women that he was in relationships with. It was
No,
women
yeah,
that
even friends.
like friends, people that he
friends,
made
yeah.
friends with. Like
Or
he would
people that
make
he-
it seem like
people that he got trust from.
yeah. He would acquire trust for them. Like it wasn't even just. I don't think it was just women as well.
Nah,
think
it was
he did-
mostly, it was mostly.
It was mostly women, but he did it to some men too. Like not even like the relationship thing, but he had different excuses
I swear.
for different. Yeah. He had different excuses. Like it wasn't just relationship.
But you know how
Sign.
do you know how messed that is? You're crying over the money that this guy took from you, yeah, and then this guy's using it to spend it on other women. I will actually kill you. You know, I will kill myself and haunt you. Like that's how pissed.
Yeah.
How am I
You-
literally crying
'cause-
over the debt, over the 80k debt that I have, and
Yeah.
using the 80k debt that I have to
You
do
have to
and
be.
fund another lifestyle with other people?
You
Like,
have to be psychotic to be doing that kind of
really
thing to
have
people.
have no emotion,
No
for-
empathy
no
sort of thing.
emotion, no
I saw a
empathy, like-
Sneeko did a video even actually, and he was like asking people, "Are you an empath?" Like, and obviously I don't necessarily know the definition of an empath, but like, why would you need to ask that if empathy is just an expected human emotion? Like, shouldn't everybody just have empathy? That's like saying like, are you?
I don't think everyone has the same amount of emotion, empathy. I feel like everyone, well, unless you literally have like
But it's like saying like, but
if you're, unless you're empath and you have the empathy, cool. But a lot of people don't have the same level of some people are very selfish. Like that's what I've realized, and I didn't really realize.
but you
it.
don't. Have, but the people who
have their best. Some people have their best interest like in heart. So I don't know how to explain it. Some people just care about themselves, not necessarily care about themselves, but just not care about other people more than others. Some people just are more empathetic than other people. You know what I mean? Not everyone has.
But
I
the
don't
thing,
think
but
everyone has the
but
same.
to announce that, I feel empathy. I feel more empathy than you. Like, first of all, you should be feeling empathy anyways. Like, why do you have to announce? Like, that's just an expected
That's
thing.
not necessarily announcing that you have more. Okay, you can tell that by the way people act
Mm.
to see if they have empathy or not. Because let's say like colonizers, they didn't have any empathy.
Yeah.
You understand? Like I can definitely say I have more empathy than you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm looking up the definition of an empath. So it said, chiefly in science fiction, a person with a paranormal ability to perceive the mental or emotional state of another individual. So it's not even like a real thing. So somebody who can just sense your emotions. So why do people say I'm an empath? Is it them crystal girls? Let's say that.
No, dude, I never heard anyone say that like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't really heard anyone say it like that. But in that video, watch it.
I watched Nick's recent video. What was he saying in that? He was saying something. Wow.
if you don't know about what we're talking about, let's look up this YouTuber called Sneeko. He's quite a controversial YouTuber, I'll be honest. But he does this thing called 1 Minute Podcast, where he goes to, I think, the Grand Central Station. He sets up a table, and anybody who's just like walking around the train station, he wouldn't ask them questions, but they'll come up to him. Like, they'll come up to the table, and there'll be a question on the thing like,
are you a good person?
are you a good person, or something like he did one like, are trans people real, or something like that. So he'll do like quite controversial topics to get people's opinions, and he's very like, I'll give him this, yeah, he's good at provoking people to think, sort of thing. Like he'll if you say something, he'll ask you to elaborate, like, but why do you actually feel like this? And he'll get them to question what, like, their actual thought processes, because people say things because, like, yeah, you expect to say that, like, and not even like it's not always you're expected to say that, but it's just like, why do you think that? People will think something, but no, they won't know why they think that. They'll have a view, but they don't know why they have that view.
Now he really pushes people to think outside their comfort.
Yeah.
That's why I like Sneeko, but
also
I don't even know if I like him like that.
sometimes though he does like
he's sometimes a bit pushy.
he pushes his opinion, like even if somebody is trying to give their reasoning for why something is to be, he'll be like,
he'll kind of sometimes downplay their opinion.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like, but don't you think?
Yeah, he kind of thinks that everybody deep down thinks like how he does. It's kind of like he thinks that
he thinks that he's real, and everyone else is fake.
Yeah. He thinks that he's real and everyone else is fake. He thinks that he thinks his actual
syndrome
is at his peak, because he did one about Ukraine, asking people, do you care about Ukraine? And they were like, yeah, like when people are dying, like you would feel empathy. You feel empathy, like. And that might be their genuine answer, but he was saying, yeah, but you don't know them. Like, why do you care? Like, stop acting like you care. Like, bro, not everybody's like you. Not everyone is like you.
I feel like that's, I don't know, he just thinks that he's so woke and that he's on this kind of, I'm not saying he thinks that he's better than everyone, but he just feels like he's on this pedestal in the way that everyone, like as you said, everyone thinks like him deep down.
Yeah,
he needs to
but they don't want to. Yeah, that's not the case. Not everybody thinks like you.
Not everyone's like you at all.
Like even even with the way with like relationships and things like that, he thinks that like
he thinks he's right. So
yeah.
He just think, even if he could be the most controversial, messed up shit that he says, he just thinks he's right. And it's just like.
He was also on Fresh and Fit too, but I don't know if he was trolling or like.
He's on Fresh and Fit, and he was on peer-to-peer podcast as well with Agent.
He's always on peer-to-peer podcasts.
Yeah, they're friends and stuff.
Yeah, but like the Fresh and Fit one, I think he was messing with them. You know, Fresh and Fit is like that alpha male podcast. If you guys don't know, but they say a lot of crazy things. Like there was one where they said, if you're in a relationship, how's your girl have an Instagram? As like if you're in a relationship, that means that she's still putting a for sale sign on her self, sort of thing. Like if she was like, how if you're my girl, you're not having Instagram.
And they said something about not dating dark.
Yeah, they hate dark skinned women. They hate dark skinned women.
Practically, they
hate dark skinned women. But and they're another example of my opinion is right, but you guys just don't want to admit. Yeah, I'm real. And you guys aren't. Yeah. Sneeko was on there, but I don't know if he was trolling or if he was being serious.
I watched a bit of it, but
I saw clips on TikTok.
When I get back home,
I saw clips on TikTok, but
I'll watch it when I get home. Because I like the controversy. I like when I'm watching something and I'm a bit pissed off. Do you know what I mean? Like, I
guess so. But the thing is, I like Sneeko, and
I don't like Sneeko.
I like his videos, but I don't know about him as a person. I want to convince myself that I like him. So, and if I see that, I'm gonna actually hate him.
I saw this quote, and it was like, growing up is realizing Sneeko might not be a good person.
I swear I said that.
That wasn't you. It was a tweet that we saw. Or something.
Probably. It's probably something I think it's in the comments or something. And it's true. It's true.
When I was younger, I was like, oh, this guy's sick.
Because he's changed.
Yeah.
He really has changed.
He has changed. I feel like before he was really just trying to.
He was a bit more humble before, I think.
He was humbler, and I feel like he was just so. He was kind of innocent in what he was doing. Like, he was just doing it because. He just wanted to, but I could see the passion and the love in it.
Yeah, and at first it was
all of his intentions were, I guess his intentions aren't bad now. Yeah. But all of his intentions were good, just to like people love themselves and accept themselves and all that stuff.
And he was actually spitting a lot of the time. A lot of the time it was like, this guy's actually he's actually spitting.
This guy's a woke guy.
Like like his views may be slightly controversial here and there, but it was most of it. It wasn't like, oh, this guy's
cocky.
Yeah, he's quite cocky. He's quite cocky. He's still my favorite YouTuber. But
how is he your favorite YouTuber? I guess his content is hard, but
I think maybe just because I have that image of the older video. I don't know. I have that attachment.
Oh, my favorite YouTuber. Who's my favorite YouTuber? You know. I feel like YouTube has always been a very big part of my life, and I feel like now I haven't really been watching YouTube like that. I used to watch YouTube like 7 hours a day. Like, I know a lot about YouTube, like just general, like, I don't know, old YouTubers, American YouTubers, UK YouTubers.
Yeah.
But I just know a lot about YouTubers.
Who do I even watch?
Right now
I watch a lot of Fresh and Fit.
I don't watch a lot of Fresh and Fit.
Not a lot, like here and there.
I used to. Oh my gosh, Kevin Samuel's dead.
Oh my god! How have we not spoken about this? Oh my god!
Why are we? I'm not laughing at.
I'm not
Kevin Samuels
laughing.
being dead. I'm just. We forgot to talk about it.
Kevin Samuels. What's your?
What the fuck?
Okay, explain Kevin. Give us the origin story for the people who don't know.
So Kevin Samuels is he's like a life coach or consultant, if I must say, to people who are looking for relationships, for with high value men or high value women, or people with good networking, 6 figures, people who are looking for that type of relationship or want to be in a relationship with a man like that, or people who are looking for relationships. They'll talk to Kevin Samuels, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah.
But he is quite not like he's controversial.
He is controversial.
He's controversial, but
He's very controversial.
In what kind of way though?
I feel like in his delivery, in some things, people who be asking people to rate themselves, and people be like, "Oh yeah, I'm a 10." He'd be like, "No, you're a 6. You're delusional." And people be like, he'd be like people be coming on here onto his show, and he really be violating sometimes. I cannot lie, but it's what people need to hear.
Yeah.
People don't really want to accept some things, but I wouldn't say everything that Kevin Samuels says I agree with, because he said some things, he said that for high value men, cheating is exercising their options. Cheating is cheating. I feel cheating is bad regardless.
Yeah.
But he feels but I get what he means by if you're around certain people, he's 6 figures, whatever, businessman, that he can get a lot of different women. So yeah, I still don't give a fuck. It's cheating is cheating. I don't care. I don't care what he says. Cheating is cheating and it's wrong.
Cheating is cheating and it's wrong. Word. Even if the person I don't know. What example would you give that to excuse cheating?
To excuse cheating?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything to excuse cheating.
If somebody cheated on you,
okay,
and you found out and you cheated back, is that still cheating?
But if I'm finding out, I'm just gonna end the relationship.
But I'm saying not you specifically, but some people.
That's stupid. I'll just look at you. I still think that's wrong, because you could have just.
That's kind of toxic. Because why are you still
exactly.
there?
Why are you still there?
Why are you still there?
But I know sometimes it's the relationship can be manipulative, all that stuff. You feel like you can't leave. You might have children with the person.
Yeah.
It's way more, because obviously I'm not in the situation, so I can't really say. But right now, I don't know why you're in a relationship with someone who obviously doesn't love you.
I'm looking at Twitter of all the Kevin Samuels stuff. Someone said, somebody on Twitter called Black Woman said, "Y'all were more upset at Kevin Samuels for telling you to achieve a healthy weight than the Black Lives Matter women who monetize our injustice to lie and misuse your money. We always talk about misogyny, but we don't. But what about the misandry that's allowing the snakes to slither?" I've been seeing that word a lot recently, actually. Misandry. Since that episode, I just, when you see a car that you like and you just see it everywhere.
Yeah.
That's been happening with me with that word.
Misandry. I've heard misandry a few times.
On the other hand, there's another tweet says, Kevin Dead Samuels made a career out of mocking black women and having a circle jerk with other side pathetic, fatherless, desperate men, and y'all want me to check notes mourn his death. Nah, checks notes is it's in parentheses. Not parentheses. Yeah, but is it parentheses?
So he doesn't care about Kevin Samuels' death. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, she's basically well. Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't hear it.
Also, I think we need to normalize not feeling sad when a celebrity dies, because I'll be so real. I'll be so people will expect you even if okay, if Donald Trump died, I don't think a lot of people would be sad. But even if
I would be sad.
Oh no, I'm not getting. I'm allowed into the border.
I don't know what. What's Donald Trump doing now, though?
Bro, he's probably just beating his meat in his hotel, bro, in his mansion.
Yeah, affairs.
Doing whatever with them young ladies, but he's in Dubai. He's in Dubai.
He's in Dubai.
He's in Dubai.
Imagine going to Dubai for a holiday and
Oh my
so you know
god.
some people get tricked to go. They don't even get they don't even get told like that.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, like
they get the
if there's a
shout.
celebrity that's kind of like not to the extent of Donald Trump, but like for Kevin Samuels, obviously like it's
He's
sad.
yeah.
It's sad that he died, but you shouldn't have to feel sad
Yeah.
because for one,
I
you
don't
didn't.
have to be grieving his death.
You know what I
nigga,
mean?
don't-
Like okay, people were getting like offended. People like, for example, people would get offended about that tweet, saying that Kevin Samuels made a career of mocking black women. Like people would say stuff like, "Oh, he's dead. Show some respect." Da, 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 da,
But he
da.
did still mock black women.
But yeah. Like, but that's
Like,
what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to.
people
You don't have to
did,
just because somebody died. Like, you don't have to just.
You,
They don't become a nice person just because they're dead.
Like, I feel like when
They don't
people when people die, people start to discredit all the bad things that they do.
Yeah.
Like they still done bad things.
You don't
If
die
they were-
and become a
if they
good
were
person.
Alive, I feel like there's no discrimination for the dead man. I'm telling you, no discrimination. If you did some fucked up shit when you're alive, then you should. I feel like you should pay for it. Not necessarily pay for it, but your name should be tarnished in some way. Like just because you're dead doesn't mean that you've escaped the shit that you did when you're alive.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about like being a slave owner or something. I'm just talking about like just things that
I'm
I've.
talking about in general. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In general.
I was talking about Kevin Samuels because
In general.
yeah, Kevin Samuels wasn't
In
a slave
general,
owner,
yeah.
but
No,
Like,
I know that's an extreme
you
example.
get what I mean?
Yeah.
I get you.
But cause yeah, I think it just comes with the thing of like, you know, having respect for the dead.
Mm-hmm.
But dead or alive, you're still a shitty person if
Yeah,
you did
you're
a shitty thing.
person,
Yeah.
Your name can respectfully be dragged.
Yeah.
And no one can tell me not to.
Yeah. Especially if you're a celebrity and I don't know
Yeah.
you. If you're a celebrity and I do not know
really
who you
don't care.
are.
I'm joking, I do care.
Like I feel like, I guess like if your friend's cousin died, like you shouldn't say to your cousin like, "Oh, fuck him, like he stole my sandwich one time."
He owes me £5.
Like nah.
Like no.
But like obviously people that you don't have any connection to, just like you just see them on TV, like you shouldn't, it's not by force to be more than their death, like, oh, pay respect. I don't know you're just some guy I see on the TV, like
Sure.
that's like somebody, like maybe you help somebody, I don't know, like they dropped their phone and you picked it up and gave it to them. You don't know who they are, just a complete stranger. Like they don't now have to be crying over the fact that you died. They don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Maybe you gave them their phone. They probably forgot about that moment even.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have to come to your funeral.
You do. I don't know. I want to see who's at my funeral still.
I want to see you at my funeral. I'm gonna just pretend to die just to see who will
Am
show up.
I? I'm joking.
There's this thing in movies.
You know, so toxic. You're a toxic person. You said
Bro.
I'm gonna fake my death.
I'll be so
and
real,
to
yeah.
see who comes. Like fuck
I'll be
that.
so real.
That should be on your mind.
When
like,
people are desperate and paranoid, I've seen it myself. When people are desperate and they're paranoid and insecure, they will go to lengths just to investigate. Just to investigate.
Just to do a little snooping
They'll
around.
go to some lengths just to investigate.
Says,
Like stuff you wouldn't normally do. Like
yeah.
it drives you crazy. I feel like it's
I don't know what could drive me to that.
Mm.
God forbid I ever see that day where I'm faking my death to see who comes to my funeral. You know what level of sad?
Yeah, I don't want my funeral to be sad though.
Yeah, I don't want my funeral to be sad. No,
No.
I feel like
Death is not really a sad thing for me. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it depends on how the death is. But like, if I die of
yeah.
old age, like I've lived a long, happy life. Like, let me do my thing.
yeah.
Let me do my thing.
I'm kind of just intrigued to see what happens after death.
Yeah.
Like, to just know 100% what happens.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
We'll see one day.
Somebody said, don't live every day like it's your last day. No, it's no. They said, why are you laughing?
No, because you were talking about this. I was like,
Yeah.
if every day was my last day, I wouldn't be sleeping right now. I wouldn't be sleeping. You know,
No,
I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't waste any time. I'd be running everywhere. Remember the movie that we're watching, the time movie.
Oh my God,
And
I
they were-
forgot
and
about
everyone
that.
was literally running everywhere because
I
they didn't
forgot
have
about
time to,
that.
like,
There's a
the
movie. What's it called?
currency.
It's with Justin
in
Timberlake.
time, I
Justin
think.
Timberlake and the woman from Ted 2, the blonde woman from Ted 2.
In Time, and it's like
They've got like these things on their wrist, and it's like time is currency.
Yeah. Well, thanks. I was actually trying to explain it.
Oh, sorry. I just got excited.
It's cool. Talk.
Oh no, yeah. Time is their currency, and kind of like there's this man. He's like poor. It's like dystopian future. He's like poor, and then like he meets a rich man who gives them like all the time in the world, like 12.
Not even all the time. He gave him like, I think he gave him like 10
years maybe, or something like that.
But 10 years in the ghetto is a lot.
That's a lot of money. Yeah.
People are living day to day, like people are living with like 24 hours on their clock, and they're going to work.
Mom's
to get
life.
the paycheck at the end so they can live for
another day.
Crazy. They'll be getting coffees that'll be like
that's too much stress for me. I'll be so real. I'll probably just kill myself.
Yeah, and they'll be like, that's 15 minutes off your
Moms.
Time. They'll be like, what?
Just to live.
And then the next day, like, imagine like the currency be going up all the time, like inflation be happening all the time. So imagine that's 2 days now, that's 3 days now to go and get your like a dog checked up at the vet. That's like 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
Like people don't have that time. Like.
But the quote was like, what's it? You don't live once. You live every day, and you die once. Mm-hmm. So it's like, stop saying you only live once, because you live every day, and you die once.
But then I was like, if you say you die once, but you live once, because the opposite of death is life. So if you die once, then you live once, and if you live once, you die once.
It's just trying to be positive. It's just trying to be positive.
But anyway. That stretch was good.
But yeah,
that movie was good though. Justin Timberlake is a good actor.
Yeah, he's alright. I don't like Justin Timberlake.
Why?
Because of that Janet Jackson thing. He's very like he's a cultural appropriator.
About the Janet Jackson thing when they were on stage?
Yeah.
Why don't you like him?
He's a cultural appropriator.
On purpose?
I don't know. He's very sus.
Wait, you think that you don't like Tyler the Creator? You don't like
Justin Timberlake
because he ripped off.
I feel like I feel like he profits off, like, why is this guy wearing cane rows? Like, I feel like
you that about,
Anyways, before I digress.
You said that about Eminem, but Eminem's not like that.
Eminem doesn't wear cane rows though.
He's not a culture vulture, but
I don't know.
You said that about fucking, what's his name? Mystery. Did he have cane rows at one point?
I don't know.
What's his name?
Peter Andre,
yeah.
I don't know. Why is his son black? Well, I saw I don't know what his son looks like now, but I saw pictures of his son like as a baby, and like his son was black. I don't know. But what we were even going to be talking about, I mean, we're like 40 minutes in, but it's okay. Advice for first year students. Because we're coming up to like the end of our first year, which is crazy. It went like this, but it didn't at the same time. Like it was long. I
remember January, and I think like so much has happened.
Yeah, like when I look back, I'm like, oh, that was so, like, I look at an event like something that happened like in September. I'm like, damn, that was so long ago.
But it wasn't that long ago.
But I don't know. Time has flied, but it's been long, sort of thing. It's like childhood. That thing I was saying about childhood, where like people have said that their childhood has been the longest point in their lives, but it flew like it went quickly. But it feels like childhood feels like a lot longer than adulthood.
I got to uni, unpacked my stuff, then it was Christmas like the next day. But
the thing is, it wasn't at the same. It was Christmas the next day, but that day was like 48 hours. You know what I mean?
Like the longest day of your life, like
yeah.
That's how long it was.
It was long, but it was short at the same time. I can't really explain it.
Sometimes I can't even remember what happened, but until I look in Snap, I'm like, shit, I remember that. Oh my gosh, where's that person?
Yeah.
But do you know when they when they say when you come to uni, this is my expectations.
Okay.
When the people that you're meeting in first semester, you won't be friends with in third
That's
semester.
such cap.
That's not even true.
I'm still friends with the people I met on the first day.
Yeah, literally. I'm
in the
like
first week. In the first week, I'm still
friends
with those people.
Like the people that I met in the first meet that I went to in our accommodation.
Yeah.
Like I still see them regularly. Like
yeah.
We're all cool, innit? Like,
yeah.
I didn't think that too much.
Yeah, but it's different for everybody. Like some people say that, like, you'll see some people during freshers that you'll never ever see again. There's people I saw like during Freshers Motives that I've literally even never seen.
There's people
ever.
that I've met in the last month that I've never seen before in this uni place ever. And now lectures are
Literally.
And now
Why am I seeing new people?
Now I'm going back to my city. Now I'm forming connections with people actually.
Yeah. Like we literally chilled with your flatmate for the first time yesterday.
Literally.
For the first time.
Like we're always like, oh, like we should chill in it.
Yeah.
But we just never did.
We never did until yesterday.
There's 3 black girls in my flat, 3 white guys and 1 Asian guy. And the 3 black girls, like, we're always like say hi to each other and stuff. We're not close or anything. But nah, I really should have. That's probably one thing I should have done is made a connection with my family.
Wait, turn your head again. That sounded a lot nicer in the microphone.
Oh, this way.
Yeah. Or try bring it closer to you.
It is. Oh, this way.
Yeah,
that
sounds beautiful.
Oh, now we're like near the end.
Well, we're not really near the end. We got time. But yeah, advice.
Save money in summer.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Make sure you come to uni with like a K.
Yeah. Okay. Not even a K.
Nah.
No. Not even a K.
To last you. No. Think about the K that can last you to Christmas.
But it's okay. Have
Christmas.
a K. Okay. Here's the thing. Yeah. You can have all that money, but you need to like learn how to separate it and spend it on know what you're spending it on, because you see all that money, you think, oh, I got all the money in the world, and you just be buying stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, fuck it, it's what YOLO, you only live once.
Not even like that, because when
YOLO,
you actually need
YOLO, you only live once, and it's Freshers especially. Make sure you go to all the motives, buy them early. I'm not gonna lie, buy them early.
I'm not talking about Freshers, I'm talking about like later on.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. I'm talking about in summer before uni. Like that case is gonna last you till the end of uni. Like, that case is probably gonna last you semester 1.
Yeah.
And you will have a comfy semester 1 with that K, and maybe 2. Just say it.
Yeah. But like,
if you think about all the parties in the first week, think about Freshers, drinks. Maybe I don't know what you need to go to. You might have to be paying Uber. Like you
never know. We're lucky that a lot of stuff is close to us.
Yeah, we're lucky.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be thinking, oh shit, like I can't even be living my best life because I ain't got money for this and that. So make sure the summer before uni you try and. But
you need to like quickly get into a habit of saving money.
Yeah.
You need to get a job.
What's that? What's saving money?
But also
I'm joking,
you need to learn.
Money.
I feel like people need to learn how to not even people, but learn how to be by yourself. Learn how to be comfortable in your own space, because a lot of people are just alone in uni, I've noticed. Like that's that. Thank God that's not the case for everyone. Yeah. But like some people are really like be comfortable in your own space, and just because like people aren't like messaging you every 2 seconds to like come out doesn't mean that they don't care.
Bro, even snap someone, be like, oh, what are you doing today? Like, do you want to hang out? Like, what do you have planned? Like, another person to come, another person to chill and have vibes with, like. Yeah,
and don't be afraid to message people.
Don't be afraid to message
or
people.
Don't be afraid to speak to people.
No.
Because think about it, in uni you actually have to walk up to people to talk to them and make friends with them. Some people are lucky in that, like, you know how people say that they make friends out of circumstances. Like they'll make friends with their what's it called, their people in their course. Yeah, that sort of thing. I've made friends with like maybe 2 people from my course. I
haven't made friends with anyone from my course.
Really?
Not a person. Well, I wouldn't say like they're not my friends. I don't talk to them outside of like class or like
fair enough,
or anything like that. But it's because there's only 3 black people in my course, 1 black guy and 1 black girl, and
fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. But and then
that's
also
it's not necessarily because they're black. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. There's just I don't know.
Yeah. There's also like people that make friends with their flatmates. Like somebody said to me ages ago, like if I wasn't friends with my flatmates, I wouldn't have any friends.
That's mad. Like,
and that's crazy
compared to me. Because imagine me, if I didn't have my friends outside of my flat, like.
yeah. Like I think about sometimes, like we have a friend that who lives in a different accommodation to us, and we met him on the first day in Tima's kitchen, and we only met him because his friend
Friends
is Tima's flatmate. Yeah. So otherwise, we literally
never
have
met him.
because he doesn't really go to motives like not the motives that we go to anyways. So we literally would have not been aware of his existence
Love you,
whatsoever.
Kwame.
Yeah, shout out to Kwame
And Nidia.
and Nidia, who are in Bristol right now.
Yeah.
They're away from Bristol right now.
But now, like situations like that, just make sure that
Yeah.
if you meet someone, make sure you get their snap.
Yeah.
First thing.
Yeah.
Make sure you get their snap, their Insta, so you at least have that connection.
Yeah.
So if you see they're going out, be like, oh, where you going? Is that motive?
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah. And also, speaking of Kwame and Nidia too, they're in a long distance relationship. He lives in Cov and she goes uni in Bristol. So
it can work, you know.
It can work. It can actually work, but you both need to be in the right mindset.
Yeah.
If you're in a long,
you have to both really want it still.
because
the trust has to be on 10,000.
Yeah, and the thing is, but here's the thing. I feel like they've been together for a long time before uni, so it's different.
Yeah, I feel like people who've been in a relationship before uni and then people who became in a relationship in uni, that's two different things.
Yeah.
I feel like before uni, you already know what it's like to be in a relationship outside of uni, firstly.
Yeah.
And secondly, you've all you might have lived in the same city and stuff, so you guys
or you just have a bond.
Yeah,
you just have more of a bond.
It's more of a connection.
However, there is some people that are in a relationship, were in a relationship before uni and have acted up a little bit. I'm not gonna say, but
okay, cool. Yeah, okay. So I feel like, but you can be in a relationship in uni, like that you've got.
It just depends on the bond you have. I feel like Kwame and Nidia are really close.
If your boyfriend, unless you're Kwame, if your boyfriend, if your boyfriend goes to Midlands uni, just go out.
It depends though, because it feels like it's weird though. Like anyway, he is like a different kind of person. Like he's not on that. Like he's not active like that. He's not an active guy. Like he's very low key. Like he's very chill. Mm-hmm. So it depends on what kind of person your partner is as well. If you know your partner, like,
all I have to say is there's many people who have been cheated on in Cov.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not involved. I'll be honest.
Joking. No, because I feel like I've seen it. It's not even like I've seen it.
I'm not even.
But I've seen it. Like I've heard. I know people that I've heard people that have said.
You're digging.
No.
You're digging. Listen,
I said.
Next piece of advice.
Let me talk. Yeah, I gotta let the girls know in it. I gotta let the girls know.
Alright, go on.
That if your man is going to a Midlands uni, make sure you got him on lock or something.
Yeah.
A GPS, CCTV camera.
What's them ankle things? Those
literally,
the house arrest thing.
Mm-hmm. He needs it because when you go to uni, the freedom is different. Like
freedom gets to people.
I don't know if I
calm down with the freedom. Like, okay, I'll be so real.
I don't know if I could ever trust my boyfriend if he went to a Midlands uni and I'm in Bristol.
Fair enough. It depends.
And I'm in Bristol. Ray, is that even me being like out of like?
I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But I feel like it depends. Sometimes like you can sometimes tell like, oh, my partner's not gonna do this. But sometimes you can tell like they have the capacity to do that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. You have to know your partner. You have to know your partner.
True.
To know your partner.
But imagine like you think that this guy's the one, and you think your man would never cheat on you.
Well, charge it.
Like he's not the type of guy. But the thing is, you will never even find out. You know.
Yeah.
Your man will come back. Oh, hi, babe.
Yeah. Just okay. Long story short, just know yourself, know your relationship, and know your partner. Know your partner. Have this discussion. Like, I'll be so real. If my partner's not trying to keep her work with me, I'm keeping it stepping. I'll be real. Mm-hmm. Also, a wine. I'm gonna say it to the camera. A wine is not a relationship. A wine is not a relationship, guys. Like,
facts.
If just because you're talking to a girl and you see her whining on somebody else at a club, a guy that she's never met before, doesn't mean that she like, you know what I mean?
Probably won't even get snap after this. They're never gonna talk.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh, why?
Also, because I've had this experience. I'm not gonna say, but if a girl whines on you, or if you whine on a guy, you're not in love. You're not in a relationship.
No.
Okay? He probably doesn't even know what your face looks like. You just have a big bum.
You said you've been in this situation. What are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say it though. I'm just not trying to say it though. I'm not trying to say it though.
I'm joking.
Oh, because that was so funny.
Nah, I
feel
like when you come uni, and maybe you might not even be around like the whole culture. Like, imagine like you're from like, where's a white area like Hull, yeah? And you come,
that's so random.
that is a white area, like, and
Hull.
you come from like a white background, like you haven't been around many black people. Or
if you go to a black uni, anyways.
yeah, even as a black person, you might not be like, you might have not gone to a black college or black secondary school, like you haven't really been immersed in like culture like that. You might be like, oh, it's a bit much. But just have fun.
I don't know.
That's all I have to say. No,
yep.
like coming to uni here, like some people might be a bit like overwhelmed, especially going to all black motives. Like, imagine 3,000 people, and it's just like.
So yeah, but and some people aren't even. It's not. Just remember, it's not by force to go to motives. It's not by force. Remember, it's not by force. However, try it. Just try it. You never know.
If you don't like it, you don't like it.
If you don't like, yeah, exactly. You never know if you don't try. But you don't have to try everything. You don't have to try everything. You don't try something just to like. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, Midlands can be culture shock for some people.
Yeah.
Like there is a. I'm saying there's no other place to go other than the Midlands if you're black. I'm not gonna lie, unless you're going to like Oxford, Cambridge, like come Midlands, man. Yeah, come Midlands. Midlands is where it's at. Even like I don't know, Oxford and Cambridge, of course we need more black people. Going into its institutions, like 100%. But I'm not gonna lie.
Midlands is where it's at if you're a person of colour, especially black.
I feel like just to be around because I've heard so many stories of black people going into like white unis and them having some terrible, some horrible like racism. They can't even go to the club, listen to their music. The professors are probably still racist even here, but there's more black people.
But it's also like
there's more of a support system here, innit? Like if there's anything, there's people that you can relate to. There's that people that have you or your back because of like the whole like it's kind of like a family kind of thing.
Yeah, and also it's good to especially if you're somebody who is grown up around black people, it's good to be in that kind of space. Not even somebody who's grown up around black people, somebody who just grew up in a black home, because having flatmates that are eating the same kind of food is really, I don't know,
and have the same hygiene standards and the same moral like
because
morals.
with my white flatmates, it's always like, it's not, I don't know, they don't see a lot of this stuff. They don't see the surface level because they've never lived with a person of color. So they they have a lot of questions, and sometimes you don't always necessarily feel the most comfortable. It's not like they're doing anything, but you just feel a lot comfortable living with people that, like, we have this thing in common. Like, I shouldn't be embarrassed about that because it's different from other people's culture.
Yeah. Like if I'm like washing some chicken in the fridge, and all my like white flatmates are just sitting in the kitchen, like I just feel uncomfortable. Like why you like? I feel like they're watching, or they might be like, what's that? Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like that's a universal experience.
Yeah, like, or like you're eating something that might smell different to them, or you're cooking something in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's
like may not be as normal to them as like something else.
Yeah, I feel you.
I get you. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
And I felt and also like something I've realized, like just as of recently, is having a flatmate that you can talk to is good.
Or just a friend even.
But I feel like when it's your flatmate, it's like, especially like if it's somebody who chills with your friends, like it kind of, I don't know, it's like having someone looking out for you, but like you can also speak to them whenever. Like like if they're like right next door to you, it's like,
that's why I love when
you feel more secure, like especially so like even if you have a group of friends that aren't your flatmates, try and maybe invite one of your flatmates to chill with you or something. If they don't, they don't. It's not. But I feel like having a flatmate that kind of, I don't know. It's like your support.
Okay,
sort of
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I don't even have a flatmate that I would say I'm close with. We literally just
Yeah.
chill my
But the thing
flatmate
is,
for the first time.
you
But I have the floor like across,
Yeah.
literally across the road. Is literally like
across
my two
the
like
on the
closest
on the
friends
other
in it.
yeah in the
Across
opposite flat is her
opposite
friends
flat
are
is,
right
like,
there.
My closest friends are there.
Yeah.
So it's cool. Like
Yeah.
if I need anything, I know I could go to them.
Yeah. Literally.
And
And
they're literally
even like even if it's not your like I have a friend downstairs, he lives on the ground floor, who like whenever I see him, we talk like he feels like my brother, like my big brother. Like and I can just we chill together sometimes too. So it's I don't know. Be comfortable in your own solitude. Be comfortable by being by yourself, but
Yeah.
don't rely on people.
Don't rely on people.
But it's good to have
don't rely on
connections.
people because
It's good to have people to talk to.
people will actually let you down in uni, man.
People will let you down
Because people have their own lives. Like
People
someone
will-
might just be tired one day and just don't want to come
and
out.
it might
and
not
wants to go out or
necessarily
something.
be their intention. It's just them doing them. You know what I mean?
And it's okay. It's okay. I saw something the other day and it was like it's okay to let people down sometimes. Like you should be okay with it. Like say you said that you're gonna go to like the library with your friend and you're just not feeling well now. It's okay to say no, and it's okay to say you know what, I want to stay home, or if you're meant to do something for someone, but like it's coming off of your back, especially like.
But here's the thing.
Say someone asks you to do something like, I want you to like do this form for me because but you're having a bad day.
Yeah.
It's okay to say no.
But here's the thing.
okay to
That's
say no.
communicating with them.
Yeah.
You can't just say I'm gonna do something for you and then not say anything and then not do it as well.
Yeah.
Like there's not saying anything and doing it, which is like it's not even disappointing them like you did the thing, but explaining to them, this and this is my circumstance. Like communication is something that saves a lot of relationships, which I don't think people realize.
That's one thing that I really try to pride myself on. Like it's communication. Anything. If it's the littlest thing, I will say it because I don't want it to grow bigger. I want to nip it in the bud right now.
Yeah, and even if they feel like you've let them down, as long as you know that you've communicated or like you've said all you can say, like you've said it, like you've told them, like
you've told them a few hours before, so it's not that much of an inconvenience for them. All that stuff.
Yeah,
like,
it's like you've done what you
cool.
can do. If they're disappointed, that's on them. That's nothing. There's nothing you can do about that. But don't just bail on people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't
make that a thing that you do all the time. Make sure there's actually a situation. Don't just do it because you can't be fucked. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes that's a good enough excuse. Sometimes you just can't be asked.
Or sometimes you're just not in the right mental state.
Yeah.
But don't make promises. Don't make promises.
Don't make promises. Like, do you know you want to do something, but you just feel like, I just don't want to do this right now. Like, I remember we were cleaning the kitchen yesterday. The fridge was just, I was like, not doing this right now because it's too much.
Yeah.
And it's okay if it's a bit too much. Just take a step back, take time for yourself, and it's cool. Like the other person, if they're understanding person and your friend, then they'll understand it.
I feel like uni is just one big social experiment.
No, Rosie said, she explained it perfectly. She said it's a fever dream. It's a fever dream. It's not. It doesn't make any sense. It's just.
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say
dream.
some situations have been like a fever dream. I wouldn't say the whole thing is. I wouldn't say the whole thing
It
is.
don't make sense. It's like
It's a whole character building thing. It's a whole. It's a whole arc. It's like I'm not the same person. I'm really not the same person.
No.
It's a whole arc that I feel like it's a necessary arc.
You really like. Imagine going to another city to live by yourself. It's actually traumatic. It's a real big roller coaster.
Yeah, and I'm lucky that I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm lucky that I have Ray in it, because if I didn't have Ray in a lot of situations, we don't know where we'd be right now.
It's not even in the situation. It's just knowing that like
I have Ray.
There's somebody. Even if we
Ray.
don't talk for the whole day, it's like, okay, I know that like
There's
somebody that I know here.
Yeah, I know if I shout Ray at 5 a.m. if he's awake, he'll wake up. I'm not gonna lie, Ray don't shout me at 5 a.m.
Because I'm sleeping.
I'll actually go to your flat. Like, people think they can get away with stuff in uni. I'll actually go to your room. I'll knock on your door.
You're right there.
Cut this up.
Okay.
Wait.
Goddamn.
I know people that have got into arguments with girls and stuff, and the girls have pulled up to their flat door like their room door. I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably bug out if someone came to my like everyone knows where I live anyway. Like it's cool, but coming to my flat door unannounced, talk about like to violate, like what to my own door. People. Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah. I was gonna talk about something else. We can cut this out. Basically.
Well, tell me after. Tell me after. But yeah, is there any more advice, or should we round it up?
Things to bring to uni.
Things to bring to uni. Money, like we said already.
Bring AirPods.
Shame. Bring some shame.
Yes.
It's completely.
You need to get a whole suitcase for that.
It's free, guys. Like you can literally. It's actually free.
That's.
Because people have no shame.
You know that was
people will be doing something. Oh, people are dying for Nash.
That was the quote of season 2. Shame is free.
Shame is free. Now, if you guys don't know yet,
acting like it be costing what shit, the SFE and shit. Like it's actually free.
If you guys don't know, we've broken up our uni semesters into seasons. So right now this is season 3. So semester 1 was season 1. Semester 2, we talk about uni like a TV show. Like we talk about it like it's really a TV show, which is quite funny. I don't know how that even started, but yeah. Season 2. The quote of season 2 is shame is free. Don't do stupid things to impress a girl. You know the most annoying niggas is the niggas that will start wrestling you just to impress a girl. They'll like violate you just to, like nigga. Oh my god, like stop it. Stop it. Oh. Do you clock it? Do girls clock that?
I don't really see guys.
They'll start wrestling and fighting you like just violating you to make girls laugh. Like, oh my god. And there's the opposite of that is like, not even the opposite of that is like, I feel like this is a universal experience with guys. Maybe not universal.
I wouldn't say I see guys, maybe not like my friends wrestling like.
No, but if they're trying to impress, obviously they're not trying to impress you.
Yeah, exactly. Friends. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say like, cause you know, obviously everyone we chill with, like no one really does that because we're all friends. Like we're all like.
Yeah. It's like as soon as the girls come over.
Yeah,
like,
but I know girls like that.
I've seen TikToks like me looking at my bro after he just pushed me down the stairs to impress some beanies.
But I know girls who do that. Like some girls be acting like off. Or be having an attitude as soon as the boys come. Like they be falling over on the smart whip because don't die for smart whip.
Don't die for smart whip.
Don't die for any recreational drug at all.
Yeah, have shame. Bring shame with you. Make sure you do your laundry, you disgusting people.
Make sure you clean your toilet as well.
Oh yeah, make sure you clean your toilet. Because mommy and daddy are not here to do it for you. Mommy's not here for you to do it. No. Clean your bathroom.
Clean your toilet and clean your room.
Wash your plates.
Try and clean your room like every week. For like a clean.
Yeah.
Because especially if you spend a lot of time, if you don't leave your room will get messy quickly. And yeah. Also another thing, yeah. Find a hobby, maybe not a hobby, but something that you do that makes you happy that you don't have to do with other people. And because there's something that can pass time as well. Yeah,
something that you don't have to do with other people, because there'll be times where nobody can shout you. Maybe you're going through something and you like. I always remember this quote, like if the brain doesn't have problems to solve, it's gonna create its own problems. So if you're bugging out over like, oh, she won't text me back, and you're just lying down not doing anything, it's gonna be worse for you. Pick up, like, play PlayStation or something. Just have something that actually, PlayStation is weird because sometimes, like, some games you'll just be like getting in your brain, like thinking a lot while you're playing the game. But just do things to keep you busy. Maybe get into a routine, like start join the gym or something like that. Join the gym. But yeah, you know, have a hobby, and also it makes you more interesting to people. When you have, you know, something you do,
something to talk about, a conversation starter,
something to talk about, and you can make friends that way too.
Yeah, that's why I said join a society.
But yeah,
all right.
I think we're good. I think that's some pretty decent advice. Anything else we add, we'll probably put it on our Instagram or something, or Twitter or something. I don't know.
Next episode.
Yeah. But this has been the Bedroom Project. I've been Tima.
And I've been Ray.
I've been Ray.
Oh, wait. I've been Tima.
And what episode even is this? Episode 15?
Episode 15.
Episode 15, cool. 5 more episodes to the end of the season.
No, not woo. Oh,
But yeah, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Please like,
good
share,
luck with
subscribe.
uni if you're going this year.
Oh, yeah, good
if
luck
you're
to
going.
A-level.
Good luck A-levels and GCSEs, yeah. And your SATs. Nah, because why am I seeing on TikTok kids commenting, I'm so stressed for SATs.
Nah, I saw SATs morning SATs routine and everything on SATs.
What the flip? Like, what the hell? These little kids, like, bro, you're 10. You're actually 10.
Don't headache yourself over it.
Don't headache yourself over SATs, bro.
Even GCSE, don't headache. A-levels headache.
A-levels is no headache over GCSEs, because if you don't get good, like, GCSEs dictates
but GCSEs is not the be all end all of everything. You can still go to uni.
Here's the thing. If you know where you're going, it, like, what you've done in the past doesn't matter. If you know where you're going and you see your target, then you're cool. And you have your focus.
Okay, GCSEs is important. Revise for it. Make sure you
pass.
Make sure you pass everything.
GCSEs is the target, though. GCSEs is the target. If you see where you're going, it doesn't matter what you've done before. If you fucked up before, it doesn't matter, because it's done. Like, you can't go back and do it. So keep have a focus, and find where you're going. Have a goal.
No, because I feel like with GCSEs, like, I feel like with A-levels you have to revise. Like, you really have to.
Yeah, you have to revise. Yeah,
because it's not like
it's
GCSE, because GCSEs is like surface level stuff. Like, it's not that bad. Like, you can pass. Like, you can do it in it.
Yeah.
But A-level, you actually
revise, A-level, yeah.
You got, how long do you have left? Like 2 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. I don't even know.
But just make sure you revise.
And
everyone for doing exams in uni, good luck in it.
Good luck, yeah. Good luck.
And everyone who did their dissertation and handed it in, woo!
But yeah, this has been the Bedroom Project. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share.
Give us a 5-star rating.
Yeah, rate us on Spotify, share, whatever. Follow us on Instagram at the.bedroom.project. And we're signing out.
Bye.
Bye.